has been about 5 months, and these brand new Blink chargers still are not turned on. What is going on? They're going to get ruined before they even turn them on. I'm ready. The city of Wildwood is definitely taking their time installing 1772 chargers around the town, and then when they are installed, they take their sweet time in activating them. It is going to be one of those days. I know it seems late out, but it's not. It's early. It's only 6:30 in the evening, but it seems like it's midnight. It's so dark and cold. It's so cold here in Florida. But I'm just chilling, doing some door dashing, just trying to make a little bit of extra cash, because in a couple hours I got to go right back in my truck, and it looks like we have our Disney account back. I don't know if it's because they're building all the new hotels on Disney property, or doing new rides, and they're doing a whole new themed land soon, and if we're just starting to stock and bring things in for that. But tonight is the first night of that, so I have to be at the back lot of the Magic Kingdom and bringing some stuff over there, which should be good. About 4 o'clock in the morning, it's about the right time, where all the lights are on around the parks and no guests or nothing like that, and they're just cleaning crews and maintenance crews and all that stuff going on. And so I'll be back in that groove again. I miss those days. I miss because I used to do a lot of contracting jobs with Disney. I worked for businesses that contracted a lot as subcontractors, and I'm hoping that it just feels that I feel like we might be subcontracting onto them to bring them a lot of stuff. So I'm excited to try it. But before that, I need to get out here and make some gig money. I need a little bit of cash. All the bills are paid for the month. I have enough to do like 1 or 2 charges on the car for testing the adapter. And I need a little bit of food here and there until Friday. So that's where gig work comes in. And I'm just sitting here in front of Pizza Hut, and let's hopefully something comes through. Well, it was not a great night, but it was not a bad night neither. Not a truck driving, that's just starting. I just had to hop in the truck for a second. Now I gotta go clock in. This is not the normal truck driver's life that I live. I have a time clock. And a bunch of cats that just follow me everywhere I go when I come to work. And I'm the only driver that they do this to. Right, Meow Meow? I can't explain it. So tonight is the start of something special. Hopefully it continues on. We will see how that works.
Thank you.
It talks. Hey! I'll be over in a minute. Go get everybody together. I'll see you in a minute. It is a Disney night. I have to be at the Magic Kingdom at 4 o'clock in the morning. She'll go get the other cats in a few. But I have a fun job tonight. Well, I don't know if it's going to be fun. I'm not going to go ride rides or nothing at 4 o'clock in the morning. But when I work at Disney or Universal, when I get those opportunities, it gives my life purpose. Come on, let's go. Follow the truck. Where are you at? I know you're in the shadows. You're in the shadows. Follow me. Where'd you go? Right here somewhere. So we can get everybody else all excited. Anybody up here? Any other kid? Oh, there's a couple kitties up here. There's a couple. There's one. Look at all you guys. Hello. This is why they come running to me. I stop by the dollar store and I always buy them food. Called bribery. I pay for their affection. Okay, so let's see what we're going. There's Epcot. Old Man Island. We go behind the scenes. To right here is where we are delivering. Buena Vista. Just behind Epcot and Dopey Drive. Look, we're going to be by Dopey Drive. This is all back lot of Disney. And we're going right here. That's where we're going. Right where that red dot is. And I'm really hoping I make a habit of this, because I would prefer just to do this every night. Just do Disney or Universal Studios every single day. It's nice and easy, breezy, and it makes you happy, even if you're working at 4 o'clock in the morning. That is not me. Yeah, it's unique living where I live, and the life I've lived so far has been, I've been on a quest for adventure pretty much my entire life. Never really felt comfortable just settling down in a home, in a regular house. I always wanted to travel, do things, go see things, enjoy fun. On my quest of doing that, well, it kind of slowed down a little bit because I got on another quest. I wanted a permanent piece of vagina in my life, and I got that now. I have the vagina in my life. Now I got to incorporate that into what I was doing before. It's just hard to figure out, just due to the fact when you do get vagina in your life, bills come, and then you go into a little bit of debt. Then you got to try and figure out as a team how to get out of debt and continue on with the adventure. And so it's just little things like tonight and getting off periodically to do fun stuff that it just reminds you of what your original quest was. And yeah, I got to get back on that thing. Got to get back doing to what I was doing before. It's just hard. Vagina gets you grounded. It keeps you grounded. And I like being grounded, but then I don't like being grounded also. I like being able to go do things. But then, there's that one thing that always keeps bringing you home, and it's the vagina. Driving around this late at night, you would think these are Christmas lights, but they're up year-round. Neighborhoods around here, around the Disney area, often just decorate with these nice, beautiful white lights. But now, I'm back in the middle of just nothingness.
Continue on Winter Garden Vineland Road for 3/4 of a mile.
Okay. Ever noticed anything about red lights and green lights on the road? Do they have any? I wonder, I gotta Google it. Is there a Christmas? Why is it red light, green light? They're Christmas colors.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left to stay on Winter Garden Vineland Road.
Look at, there's a red light and a green light, all at the same light. It's very Christmassy. I wonder if their origins have anything to do with the holidays. It's crazy seeing this road here between the 2 parking structures at downtown Disney with 0 traffic. This is the time to come to Disney. I bet a lot of people did not even know, unless you watch my videos, because I Uber and Lyft and DoorDash all around here, that on Disney property, there are apartments and apartments and apartments for like 75,000 cast members. Something crazy, some crazy number like that. And they have their own little shopping areas, so when like the students come from overseas to go to the Disney College program and stuff like that and work at the parks, they have their own little shopping thing. There's a Walgreens right there, a mini Target, some restaurants, Dunkin' Donuts, stuff like that. So the kids all have places to go and do things when they're not at work or in college. As a matter of fact, there's one of the buildings right there. These are all apartments. And this is called Flamingo Crossing. The reason I started the video the way I did today is I was thinking to myself, Mickey Mouse, I'm coming here tonight. Mickey Mouse, he started off as an adventurer, right? He worked on a steamboat, for God's sakes. And then he would go on crazy adventures with Goofy and Donald and just had an amazing life. And then he found vagina. Minnie Mouse. Kind of grounded him. Yeah, Minnie went on some adventures with him in the early days. But then she became a homebody. And so did Mickey. They farmed, they had gardens. Look at those lights down there. That's kind of cool. And life became kind of just a life. Now, my life isn't like that, obviously, because we're nomads. We live full-time in an RV, now in a travel trailer, and a very small one. And so we still got that adventurous spirit, and I'm kind of happy about that. I found a good girl, and I'm really happy about that. But what started all this was, I think it was yesterday, and for about the last week, my leg has been hurting. It's the bone inside my left leg. I went skateboarding the other day thinking I could fix it by riding the skateboard around and stretching the muscles and bones a little bit. Didn't really help. It's been about a week. It's feeling good now. I'm feeling pretty healthy. I don't know if I can go surfing right now, but I could still ride a skateboard. But we were talking yesterday about to make plans, for our future. We're both getting pretty old. Obviously, I'm older than she is. I'm not really robbing the cradle, but I'm older than she is. And we started talking about, if something happens to me, my 401k or my Social Security or all this other stuff, I need to get that stuff in order, and should probably put it in her name because men always die before the women, and plus I'm older, so I'm probably going to go way before her. And it just got me thinking. Okay, so if I do go, it's probably going to be from, the C word, where it seems like most humans go from that. And I don't know. It's just, I'm confused in my head. Like, okay, I could put all that stuff in her name, hopefully set her up a little bit, so she can continue on. But we're not married. We're dating, right? I mean, one day, who knows? Could pull the trigger and scrounge up the money to buy a ring or something, and everything would be good. But then all my problems become her problems. And when I go, she's stuck with whatever problems I had in life, and she has to fix what I left, the mess I leave behind. And then I was thinking, man, what if I get the C word? And then she gets dragged into it and has to deal with all the stuff, that goes with going through your spouse or loved one, going through all that, whether you're a friend, a spouse, a loved one, a family member, they have to deal with that stuff. And I don't think I'm the type of person that wants to drag somebody through that when it comes my time to get to that point, which could happen at any time. I'm 60, right? And so it just, that type of stuff started popping into my head. How much time do we got left? How many more adventures can I go on? How many more adventures can we go on as a couple before the inevitable happens? Because, it's going to happen one day. And do I really want to drag somebody through that? Or do I just want to Deadpool it and just, in the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping, just kind of sneak off? And cats do that. That's why the cats were in the video at the beginning. When a cat gets sick and starts to know it's near the end, they take off from their little pride and go off into the forest or bushes or under the houses or whatever, and they just go away. And I think I'm kind of like that, and I don't want nobody to hate me when that happens, because somebody you blow, you just take off in the middle of the night because you don't want to drag them through the process of you moving on to whatever the inevitable is. It's just, I don't know. This started out as a happy video, but that's what kind of today's video is about for me. It's still wanting to go on those adventures, still wanting to do the things that I used to do, now with the partner in my life. But when you go on adventures with somebody that you love and care about, and it brings the bond closer together towards the end of life, it makes it more difficult knowing that what's going to happen to them when you go. And sometimes it's better just to take off. And I'm the type of person that will just take off, crawl into the shrubbery, and pass away. So I don't know. Adventures are fun. Adventures with two people are fun, but it just adds to, just when two people get so close, and then when the end happens, it's like, do you stick together until the end, or does one make it easier on the other person by just like, I don't know. I have my thoughts and my scares in my life at the moment, and I'm not saying I'm sick yet. And if I ever do get that, if I am sick, I'm probably not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to I don't know, man. I think I should just go deliver this load. Go get happy, see Mickey late at night, and get off whatever's inside this trailer. It is so crazy. You go through life not thinking about anything like any of this stuff. I mean, not until at least you get older. Most of my life, it's been spent in this bubble right here, the Disney bubble. You never have any bad thoughts when you live in a Disney bubble. Little behind the scenes at Disney warehouses. Kind of nice, way bigger than a normal warehouse. I've always been the dreamer. I've never been the doer. I've been the dreamer. And basically because of this company, I've been the dreamer. But the last couple of years, I've been kind of merging into being the doer. And I've liked it. And I still want to continue building on being the doer. I just got to figure out how to incorporate it into my new life. After a night like this, I don't know what I'm complaining about. I got a girl that loves me. I drive an electric car. Got a pretty decent job. Got some decent gig jobs. We got a nice little trailer we live in. Got some cool pets. Life could actually be a lot worse. We're living pretty large. I mean, even though most of the stuff I own could probably fit in a backpack, but that was by choice. That wasn't society or the government. That was because we're trying to downsize. Sometimes things like that just get your head a little bit mixed up, and then once you start a whole new life, even though I've been doing this life now with my girlfriend for about 2 years, a little over 2 years, it's just things you start thinking about as you get a little bit older. And I can't be the only one that thinks this way as you get older. But yeah, life is actually pretty good. At first, maybe the reason for this video, that the way the video went, is because it's just early morning and nobody should be awake at this hour. But some of us have to do it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I am going to get back to normal videos, do some videos where I'm out exploring and doing things, get some more EV stuff going, and we have a trip coming up to the Bahamas. Me and my girl are heading back to the Bahamas for a little bit of adventure during the winter time, not the summertime. We're going to see what it's like a few miles off the coast of Florida in the Bahamas in the dead of winter. It's coming. And more adventures after that also. Until the next time, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys. I'm just dropping stuff from down the road. Peace, everybody.